Hello, everyone. Welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for this edition of YBM Cast. Today, we have a special player spotlight on the show. I'm joined by the senior from the current reigning, I should say, state champions, Blue Springs South Jaguars, Grayden Seuferling. And I said that correct, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Huzzah. I love it.
Got it.
It sure is hard to spell, young man.
Yeah. We've gotten that over the years.
I'm sure. Do you get a lot of SU, just SUR fling in there,
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people like to put the U before the E for sure. But my dad likes to, his saying over the years has always been like Dr. Seuss, Seuss, Dr. Seuss, Seuferling. Yep. So that's been his analogy. So.
How is it like that? Is that tough? You're born with it. Ain't nothing you can do about it, right? But is it tough, going through, or do you just get used to it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do get used to it. It's kind of like that with my first name too. Both unique names, so yeah, it's been cool to have. But yeah, definitely like going through the drive-through, they don't get it right. So
I love it. Talk to us a little bit. I'll do this. You're born and bred there in Blue Springs.
yes, sir. Yep, been here my whole life.
So, talk to us a little bit about your baseball experience growing up. What was that like for you? Youth baseball. Is it the kind of similar experience as what we have going on here in St. Louis? Is it that big?
Yeah, it's been pretty big. We've especially since it got more competitive. Growing up, we were traveling, good tournaments, good competition. Like we've known good players from all over Missouri, all over the Midwest. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Was you when you started playing ball? I'm sure whatever t-ball or machine pitch or that kind of thing. Was your dad coaching you?
No, actually, my dad was a big football guy, so he was just supporting from the side, like this is your thing, go get it, that kind of thing.
That's cool, right? There you go. So,
Yeah,
who are some of the coaches? When did you start playing, bud? What age were
I've
you?
been playing, yeah, young. I mean, 4 years old, 5 years old. So yeah,
So, if your dad's such a big football guy, what drew you to baseball?
yeah. I don't know. I mean, the Royals, big. We like to watch the Royals games as a kid, and I remember, playing wiffle ball back in the backyard, and me and my dad, even my mom actually, we all used to play catch. So I guess it was just more of a baseball fan from the start.
Just one of those things, right?
Yep.
Did you start out playing club baseball, or were you on an independent team, or how'd that go for you?
Yeah, I was club from the beginning, pretty much. Yep.
Who'd you play with?
Right away it was Kansas City Express with Coach Callahan, actually. So yeah,
Oh, is that right? Okay.
yeah.
So, talk to us about that. Do you think, when you're where you're at now, do you think playing baseball like that, whatnot, do you think it makes a difference in your ability and where you're at now? Or would you think you've been here if you were just playing for some Joe Schmo team?
I think that club was great. I mean, obviously, like now we're a big old family because we've been playing together for so long under Coach Callahan and all the other coaches. I mean, they did a great job developing us, and like you said, uh, being with those same guys from there to now has definitely made a big difference. Just pushing each other to be the best that we can be, and I think that it's helped a lot for sure.
Yeah. Well, so I got to ask you though, um, what's your favorite memories of playing baseball as a youngster? From elementary school and middle school.
Definitely, I think the championship in Alabama. We went out there, took it home after a few rain delays. Long day, but took it home in the end. So
Alabama, where at in Alabama?
Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a trip. How old were you?
I think fifth grade at the time, so yeah, pretty young.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's like what, 10U, 11U, something like that?
Yeah, yeah, 11, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, my goodness. Did you ever get to Cooperstown? Did you ever go to make that trip over there?
No, so actually that year we went to the Cal Ripken experience in Tennessee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually enjoyed that a lot. Never went to Cooperstown. Would have been a good experience, but
Hmm.
Tennessee Ripken experience, well, it was great.
Yeah, yeah. How I know because I think Ballparks of America does is affiliated with the Ripken Experience and things like. Do you what is that like? Is it is it a week long scenario that you play and you're staying with all the guys, or is it just like a normal tournament
Yeah, it was bigger. It was a week long. We I think we had a game every day and then
every
bracket
day?
obviously.
Did you were you flying guys in to pitch and all that kind of stuff?
We had I think one or two guys that came with us just from around us. But yeah, we didn't fly anyone fly
Did you
anyone in. I think we were only like 12 years old, so wasn't
did
wasn't incredibly crazy yet.
did you see anybody that was flying kids in? Hey, did you know of
Yeah,
any
man.
teams?
So I think the East Cobb Astros were down there. There was some Canes teams. So yeah, there was definitely some big dogs in the tournament for sure.
Oh, mercy. When you look back at your, the youth experience, did you guys play much? Did you just play all tournament baseball or did you play any kind of league or anything around the area?
Yeah, I mean when I was really young, I think like before all the Express stuff, I think we played in some leagues, but with Express, yeah, it was just tournaments from
Yeah.
then on.
So what was your favorite concession stand food?
I like to mix it up, big burgers and nachos, even the hot dogs too. I never really had a favorite, just a little rotation.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like the snow cones? Did they do snow cones?
Yeah, sometimes they had the trucks out there. Yeah,
The Kona
I
ice,
remember my
right?
my sister. Yeah, my sister was always a big fan of those for sure.
Heck yeah, man. Got to have a snow cone at the ballpark.
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm sure your parents have been, of course, mom's got to drive you everywhere, right? Did she take, well, at what age did she start making you wash your own uniform?
she's actually been pretty good about it. Like to this day, man. Some of those turf stains are hard to get out. So yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of extra experience, and so yeah, she definitely takes care of most of that for me, so I'm
That's
very thankful for her.
absolutely gotta love mom. Baseball moms are
Right,
tough, man. You
dude.
know,
Yeah, a
I
lot of
always
blood, sweat, and tears that she's been through. So.
absolutely. What has that been like for you, over that time? Because, mom driving you to practice all the time. I'm sure dad's done the same and whatnot. But how has that experience been for you? And, just talk a little bit about your parents and the support they've had for you through this journey.
Yeah, they've been great. I mean, I couldn't really ask for much more. I mean, like I said, my dad was a big football guy, so he doesn't really. I mean, he's learned a lot over watching me play, but he's always been right next to me, supporting me, giving little tips here and there. But yeah, my mom's always came in with the love and support too. So yeah, they've just been like a big, great wall behind me, make sure I never fall back, and it's been good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. When 14U baseball, I always like to look at that because that's that transition period between, little kid baseball to high school baseball. What was 14U like for you if you look back, did that really transition? Were you taking it really serious at that point? What were your thoughts as you were starting to move into high school baseball?
Yeah, so I mean that was when Creekstar got finished developing, and so there was a lot of big tournaments out there. I mean, the competition started to get real, especially, and yeah, we were just practicing the Express. Obviously, Coach Callahan couldn't coach us anymore because of the age, but
Hmm.
I kept the same group of guys, kept pushing each other, and yep, it's been fast forward to today. That's why.
Did you, when did you, it's 14U, did you really think, is this, where was the starting point of saying, I think I can play collegiate baseball? Or was it just still a matter of, I got to just try and make my high school team?
I always wanted, that was the dream, obviously, to play college baseball. And I thought that, if I kept working hard, kept doing the right things, just kept making a foot forward every single day, that, I'd end up where I wanted to be. And never thought that it would be in this situation, though. But yeah, definitely the high school team as a freshman was still a little, I was pretty nervous when I walked in the gym and everything. So.
When Coach Callahan talked to you guys about that, did he emphasize just focusing on making your high school team?
Yeah, I mean it's a good group of coaches, good group of guys. I mean, that year, our freshman year, we had guys like Tommy Laporte, Grant Hollister, a lot of guys coming back. So it was just to be there and learn from them was good stuff.
Absolutely. Tommy was a trip too, man. I remember the first time I saw him pitch as was at the Midwest Classic and as at Francis Howell playing against Francis Howell. And about the fourth inning, he's out there warming up and the music's playing and he's just out there singing to the music, man, just and warming up. I was like, who is this kid? How was it? What was it like playing with Tommy?
I mean, just even that weekend tryouts, I could tell like he's gonna bring the energy, and he's gonna make everybody just like laugh it up. And yeah, even watching the games from the stands, watching varsity play, yeah, he brought the energy and kept everybody in a lighthearted mood and kept them loose and ready to play their game.
Yeah. Gotta have those guys, right?
Correct. That's kind of how Ashton Nance took on her role this year.
Oh man. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna get to that. I want to talk to you a little bit first though about, your transition, you go into high school and Blue Springs South, did you understand some of maybe the tradition there or the fact that, this program's had some success? Did you know what you were heading towards when you were heading into high school there?
Yeah, about eighth grade, whenever they were making that run, me and a few of my friends went out to watch a game or two, and we were like, yeah, like they're good. And obviously, being around Coach Callahan, Coach Bear, we knew Coach Bear a little bit, came out to watch us play. But yeah, we knew the tradition. We knew that South had a good reputation. I felt blessed to be able to, follow in that tradition and be a part of the team.
Absolutely. When you start going to high school and starting to play high school baseball, what are some of the biggest differences that you've seen between summer baseball and high school baseball?
High school baseball, every game felt like it meant something, like you're playing for something, and that's how it felt. You're playing for the guys next to you, playing for the school on the front of your jersey, and Coach Bear really made that known. Like we had a chance to do something that no one at our school had done, and we wanted to do that for the coaches that had worked for their entire careers for that, and for the guys next to us too. That, like I said, we've been around since we were kids, so big family, big culture.
Yeah, I love that. Coach Callahan, you've mentioned him quite a few times here already. How has he influenced you as a person?
Like I said, my dad didn't. He wasn't coaching, so being around Coach Callahan, in the dugout, in those games, in the competitive moments, seeing him with Cooper and all the other players on our team, like he treated us all like his son. So he's been a great example over these years to teach us how to be better men and take things the right way.
There you go. I love that. Do you do you think, are those relationships that are important to you? Mom and dad are always important, and that's the rock. But how do you understand the gravity sometimes, or, sometimes it goes over our head, still does me at times, but the relationships that you're developing, um, you know, do you, how important is that to you, especially as you're heading off where you're going to?
Yeah, I mean, you are who you hang out with, so I really believe that it is important to have a good group of guys, and that's exactly what South has been for me. I mean, every year that I've been here, every group of guys, they've been solid. They worked hard. They're just good men.
So I gotta ask you, you're this is the development process. You're a pitcher. You're going through all of these things. When did you really think that you thought you could? We'll just say this, folks. He throws hard. We'll just say that. When did you really start gaining velocity, and when that you felt like you could throw it by folks?
I mean, since I was younger, I mean, I threw hard, but I never really was like a complete pitcher. And then, last winter, we were like, Coach Noah, Coach Bob, they were like, let's just, start you on the mound, let's do a few drills, see what happens. So a lot of mechanical work, a lot of work in the gym, and yeah, it's just actually really increased velocity gains, which is beautiful to see.
I wonder how long you been working at Inside Edge?
Last winter or last, yeah, sophomore summer. So yeah, about a year and a half. Last winter was the first time that we started working on the mound seriously.
That's awesome. No, Briley's a good coach. I like it. We did a tour stop. It's been, gosh, quite a few years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. First time I met Coach Briley, really enjoyed that conversation. They do a lot of good work out of that program. When you started throwing hard, you started doing that, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced in, what are some of the challenges you face? You start throwing hard. What are some of the things that maybe even start going haywire?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, all the mechanical stuff that I worked on, it was really a big key for me to just not be robotic and try to stay athletic, try to stay smooth. It's one of the things Coach Bear told me at tryouts actually last year, just stay smooth. Like you don't have to put anything else on it. Like just throw strikes. And as he would say, just be a pitcher and not a thrower.
Exactly. So you throw a fastball. When you start looking at pitchability and you start hearing these words and whatnot, what are some of the things that you think about, and what kind of pitcher do you want to be?
Um, yeah, I mean, it's been definitely a big part for me to start locating pitches better and using different sequences and just not leaning completely on the fastball. Using the off-speed pitches has been a big help this summer. Actually, started to trust them way better. And yeah, and you know, the more pitchability you have, the more pitches you have in your back pocket. That's going to let you go deeper in games, face more batters, and that's it's going to help your team the most.
What's your best secondary pitch, bud?
I've been liking the slider lately. Been doing
Yeah.
a few different things to it, a couple different variations, but yeah, I like the slider a lot.
When you start working on pitches, because if you got it, high school, you can get a lot, you can get away with a lot more with a really, high velocity fastball. But do you think beyond that, when you start working on your pitches and in that respect, what is it that drives you to continue to get better that way?
I mean, just keep working to be better than I already am. Just can't get complacent, work hard. I mean, the people that I'm going to be facing at the next level are going to be the best from the best wherever they were. I mean, so you got to
Mhm.
keep getting better. It's not going to be easy, but yeah, it's going to be challenges.
What's your day like as far as working out? Are you just baseball focused only? You got another sport you're playing, or is it just are you there?
Yeah, just baseball. Dad, big football guy, but mom was like, "Nah, just he's gonna get hurt. Stay with baseball." So never ended up playing. Never ended up playing football as a kid. So I mean, at this point, it was probably the right decision. We'll give it to her. So
So what's your regiment like? How do you, you as you're going through, it's the off season, I'm sure you're in a way, take us through a typical day and how you're heading working on your craft and still getting better.
Yep. So I shut down for a little bit, stopped throwing, but our pitching program just started up 2 weeks ago. So yep, just getting back into throwing, hitting it big in the weight room. We got 2 sprint explosive days though, still trying to stay mobile and explosive, get the body moving. But yeah, two bigger lift days, heavier lift days, just trying to get stronger as well.
Yeah. And then you fit schoolwork in there in between all that, right?
Yes, sir.
I like it. You're coming off as a junior winning a state championship with those guys last year. So first off, what was that experience like?
I mean, I'll remember it forever. It was crazy. The dog pile, me and Coach Bear, Coach Callahan, they'd talk to us about, the Final Four dog piles and the district dog piles, but obviously our school had never seen state dog piles. So to be on the bottom of that and to throw the last pitch, it was crazy.
Yes. How was it being on the bottom of that thing?
It was crazy. I mean, me and Spencer hugged first. I was kind of standing out in no man's land for a little bit because obviously it takes a minute for everybody to get to you. But yeah, once Studerman got to me, I mean, Nance tackled us both down. So, I mean, after a few seconds, I couldn't breathe. Everybody was on top of me. So, yep, almost lost me, but it was worth it.
I was going to say, it's like, okay, guys, get off.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, all right.
I appreciate it, but Mercy, talk to us about how that experience has helped you understand what you need to do in the off season to just even have a shot to get back there.
Right. I mean, my coaches, they've always talked about taking winning the right way, but also not getting complacent, like I mentioned before. And Coach Bear said that now we have a big target on our back, so we really can't let can't let any day go down wasted. We got to get better and still got to stay at the top of the mountain.
As we're recording this interview, we did a show, and I was the Kansas City Suburban Conference, Gold in particular, has won the last 5 Class 6 state championships.
Yeah.
That's pretty dominant.
Coach Bear
isn't it?
said that to us during the season, and we're like, wow, yeah, like we didn't even win conference. Our conference was crazy. Like it was, yeah, they're good. It's a tough one.
Do you think having that level of and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down any this year either?
Yeah, they're all going to be good.
And then you got Lee Summit and Lee Summit West heading. I know they're over in District 7, but I think they're now over in the gold bracket as well.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow. Preparing yourself for that type of conference play, what does it do for you guys?
I mean, like I said earlier, every game means something, and it's going to mean something earlier in the season, especially with seedings and everything. So can't let any game go. We can't let our guard down. Can't take the foot off the gas, and so it's really good. I mean, our iron sharpens iron, so it's good competition like that. It'll make us play our best game.
Yeah, and you guys end up down in District 5, which is interesting. And you get to play Rockbridge, which usually very good. Blue Springs, is it a big rivalry between you guys and Blue Springs?
Yeah, I mean, especially ever since I've been here, especially, yeah. And I think my freshman year and sophomore year, we both lost to them in districts. So, yeah, we didn't end up getting to play them in districts, but took care of them in the regular season, which was a big deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a big rivalry. They just ended up taking our football out, which is a tough subject, but
oh, mercy. Shoot. Does it get chippy at all? Maybe a little?
Yeah, a little bit. There's been, word said, guys will be guys, but Coach Bear reminds us, like, stay on us. So we'll let them do the talking at the end of the game when we're shaking hands. Good game, safe travels home,
Do you guys
like he
play?
likes
Do
to
you
say.
do you play with any of those guys on that team over there in the summertime?
Yeah, I've played with a few of them, few guys, but yeah.
Does it make it? Do you stay in touch, talk, and whatnot?
Yeah, I always talk or whatever. More Grand Valley and Lee Summit kids, especially. But yeah, he's Coach Bear's a big lock in at game time guy. Talk to him after. So yeah, it's all business before. After the game, go talk to him, whatever. But yeah, during the
Love it.
game, it's time.
So coming into 2026 high school season, whatnot. What have you set some goals for yourself?
I mean, I'm just trying to be consistent, have good starts, go deep into the ball games, allow the offense to put up some runs, keep the team in it, and you know let the defense work. Have a good season.
What would it mean? You've got Wyatt Taylor coming back. He had a big year on the mound as well. It was pretty good 1-2 punch with him and Ashton Nance. You're right in there. Do you think that really sets the right, that tone for you guys, having you guys back off that championship team, coming back on the mound?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean Wyatt, what you were saying earlier about pitchability, I mean, he's the top of it. So I think we'll be able to get some good games rolling. He'll be able to go deep into ball games. Obviously, last year he threw deep into ball games almost every start. So
Mhm.
it'll be good. We'll have two good chances to win some games every week.
There you go. Um, and you got some offense coming back, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Coop obviously at the top of the lineup. Denny should be good to go by season, and yeah, looking forward to Logan McFerrin being back on the plate, catching on the throw to him.
There you go. You guys, you're a senior. You got this coming back. You got these guys there. They've been through the fire and whatnot. What would it mean to you if you guys could find a way to win a back to back?
That would be the dream come true. I mean, kicking off or ending our being together all these years, we got to do it once, and just to go off on that note would be just. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. That would be, and we'd be probably just that's the family forever. Those are the guys. I don't think that anything would break us up after that. That's we've been through thick and thin. That'd be the cherry on top.
You guys, you're coming back there. This situation that with championship, this that. How far do you push that back and just focus on the day?
Yeah, Coach Brax say one step at a time, one game at a time. Obviously, we know what the end goal is, but we got to get there first. We got to take care of what's in front of us, and just each week, that game at a time. Today, so
Well, we'll finish up here. The recruiting process is always different for everybody. You are heading to, I'll let you say it,
Wake Forest University.
Wake Forest. That's a brainiac school. You know that, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're definitely smart school. I looked the other day. I think they're the minimum ACT to be considered competitive on the application was like 32 to 34, and I was like, good lord.
Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
feel good about that?
yeah. I mean, I've been actually proud myself to get things done in the classroom over the years. Been a good student, but yeah, it's a different level, man.
That's all right. But I always like to look at this. Wake Forest, ACC, it's big time baseball. Love that part of it. Congratulations, first and foremost, young man.
Thank you, sir.
Academically, though, what do you look for? What are you looking for when you head to Wake Forest academically?
I mean, if something doesn't work out, I'm gonna hopefully, if I graduate from there, have a good degree that I'll be able to, go on my life and get a good job, be able to support a family, desired degree, and go to a great school.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there something in particular, or have you decided yet about
Not
the
necessarily.
academic side?
Yeah, I think it was looking like sports and or health and exercise science for a little bit, but I'm liking finance as of late, so see how that goes.
No, very good. Challenge, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
never know. I like it. So, how, that's an interesting one for me. Wake Forest. How'd that happen? Were you at a tournament? What happened there?
So yeah, futures games, being at the right place at the right time, had a few good innings, and then in front of their pitching coach, Coach Neeson, and I don't know if he was there exactly, but yeah, someone on their staff got to watch me and reached out a little bit, talked, and then another just right place, Jupiter, got to see me
Mhm.
again, and yeah, just made the most of it. And actually, Bob Zimmerman, my pitching instructor, played pro ball with their pitching coach, Coach Neeson. So
Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, right?
yes, sir.
Gotta love that. The future games. We talk about, did you play for the Missouri? Did you play for MoCan? Which was it?
Yeah, Mocan.
MoCan? Gotcha. And I know we talk a lot here with Kevin Mulder, who's the Missouri scouting director. I know we've done some stuff with Andy Urban up there as well. Um, what part of that, do you feel, helped you as far as doing these showcases? I know there's a lot of people say, yeah, I do it, some don't, but your perspective on that as far as how did these services you think help you in those respects?
Right. I haven't really been to many besides that one. That was really the first one that I really went to. Got a good opportunity. Cooper obviously was going to, so I was like, hey, we were already down there for the, what was it, PBR championship in
Mm-hmm.
Georgia. So was already down there. Stay a few more days extra. Good opportunity. And so, yeah, I think it really helped me a lot, obviously, with my future. It kind of kicked things off. Got some good opportunities to come from it. And yeah, I think it helped.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. Was there a particular school, when you started thinking about college, you're in high school, was there a particular school you really wanted to go to?
Actually, interestingly enough, yeah, I kind of was interested in Wake Forest from the get go, but also my parents went to Missouri State. So I like Missouri State around here, Mizzou, UCM, a lot of
Mhm.
good schools in Missouri.
Heck yeah, man. There is. There is. Well, young man, I've enjoyed this conversation. It's been a lot of fun. Enjoyed watching you guys last year in the state title. Um, if you run into Coach Baier, please ask him to give me a call. We're trying to get him on our schedule. We want to get over to see you guys play some baseball
Yes, sir, will do.
and live stream that for you. Um, Looking forward to it. And congratulations on all the success, young man.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Folks, this is Grayden Seuferling. He is headed to Wake Forest. Um, but before, he's got one more opportunity. Got to make the most of it, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Blue Springs South senior, we appreciate his time. Folks, if you like what you're seeing, if you enjoyed the show, please take a moment, subscribe, hit that like button. All of that stuff helps our algorithms move everything out, and we can do more stuff with this bright young man like this. So we really enjoy it. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day in the Lord. Pitchers, here I always give some. You're a pitcher. What's the best advice you would give as a pitcher to other pitchers?
One thing that's helped me a lot is to just not overthink it. Trust yourself. Like I said, be smooth, be an athlete, You got it. Actually, not third strikes. That's something you never want. You're like, Coach, I'm trying. But yeah, just, be yourself, be smooth. You got it.
I love it. I love it. And to all you hitters, he's got a Blue Bayou fastball. So if you're standing there watching, it's going to go by you. We'll see y'all next time.